Hello, everybody, and welcome to Instagram Thursday. So, Instagram Thursday is, of course, your weekly dose of Instagram coaching brought to you by Peak Performance Coach for Life and Business, Lara, which is me. So, I'm really, really excited to bring back Instagram Thursday. And as I mentioned yesterday, I am doing this visibility challenge together with the members of my club, the Successful Entrepreneur Club. And today, since it was Instagram Thursday, I decided to make it collide to, of course, my day 2 of the visibility challenge. So instead of doing a reel or just giving you a carousel and explaining to you certain things, I decided to come on live. So as soon as you come on live, say hello, tell me where you're tuning in from. Let me know if you have any questions about Instagram, because I will go through them if you write them in the comments. If you don't feel writing them in the comments, just send me a DM, send me a message, and literally I'm always here to give you value and help you. Instagram is my favorite platform. So by all means, I'm here to help you out. So, what I want to talk to you about today, and I feel like there is a bit of confusion when it comes to Instagram. I want to give you the step by step approach that you need to take every single day when it comes to your Instagram account. Because the fact is that there are different coaches that tell you loads of different stuff, and it can be quite overwhelming to know exactly what needs to be done and what has to be done in order for you to grow your Instagram account and for you to get more followers and to get more engagement and to, of course, transform all of those followers into convert them into buyers, because ultimately that's why you have an Instagram account for your business, because you want to make money and you want to sell. And I'm all up for selling and making money on Instagram. So I'm going to break down the checklists of the things that need to be done on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis. So I'm going to run through them. Once it's done, just send me a message and ask me for the actual checklist, and I will give it to you for free. So I created the actual checklist so you can have it day by day, so you know exactly what needs to be done every day, every week, and every month. So let's start with daily, okay? Because that's something that you have every 24 hours. So daily things that need to be done on Instagram. Post once a day. All right. Now, there are coaches out there that will tell you that you're not supposed to post once a day. Now, I am of the idea, and I've tried it, and I started by being an Instagram coach to then go into peak performance coaching. But my first course was about Instagram, and my results, the results that my clients had, were absolutely phenomenal. And my rule was to post once a day. Now, there are coaches outside that tell you you're not supposed to post once a day. Well, if you want to get things done quickly, and if you want to get results quicker, then post once a day. Now, I'm not going to force you to do that. I could tell you post once every 2 days if that's what you feel comfortable with. But what I would like you to do is to be comfortable to posting once a day, because you are going to create that consistency that right now you don't have. If you decide to post today and then you wake up on Saturday and say, you know what, I'm going to post on Saturday, then you are not going to give the consistency to your followers that they need. And a business needs consistency. I know you might not want to hear this, but a business needs consistency. Quality is not enough, unfortunately, not right now, because there is so much noise out there. You need to stand out. And how do you stand out? By being consistent and making sure that your posts are all quality posts. So rule number 1 is to post once a day. Rule number 2 is to post 5 stories. I want you to get on your stories game. Now, you can purchase from me the 90-day Instagram stories prompts, and that will help you know exactly what to say every single day in your stories. And that's the easy way. If you don't want to purchase that, that is absolutely fine. But I want you to do is to go on your stories every single day and give value. Show behind the scenes, show what you're doing throughout the day. Tell your followers what you're doing. Use the pull stickers, use the slide stickers, use emojis, as long as you interact with your followers. That's what I want you to do every single day. Rule number 3, find 5 new accounts to engage with. Now, of course, these 5 new accounts are supposed to be your ideal client. There's no point of you following somebody in your industry, in your niche, because they're never going to buy from you. And ultimately, we want to grow our Instagram to, somebody write it in the comment, please, because it's to make money and to sell. That's why we want to grow Instagram. Rule number, I feel like it's 4, maybe. I lost the rules, but you'll have a checklist for it. Respond to all new comments for the last 3 posts. Sometimes the worst thing that I can see, and what you guys do, is that you put a post up and then you have people commenting, and then you ignore the comments and you post another post and you have people commenting and then you ignore the comments. Remember that the moment that you engage with a comment, what happens is that you boost that post a little bit more. When you have a bot that writes to you, hey, DM fantasticwomen.com, all right, it doesn't matter. What I do usually is I respond and say, no, thank you. But that response generates more boost for my post. It helps the algorithm, the famous Instagram algorithm. So please, please, please respond to comments on your posts. I also want you on a daily basis to check your mentions, because most often your mentions are on the stories, and stories last only 24 hours. So if you don't check your mentions, you're going to lose out. And if you lose out, what's going to happen? Then you're not going to be able to see it and you're not going to be able to repost it. And yes, reposting helps the algorithm. And of course, the last thing that you want to do for the day is to repurpose your content in other platforms. So use the same content they use for Instagram. You want to use it for Facebook. You want to use it for TikTok. You want to use it for LinkedIn or YouTube, whatever you want to use it for. Okay, but repurpose your content for other platforms. If you go into my TikTok, there's all my reels. There's nothing new. There's nothing different. I literally just download it from Instagram and I post it on my TikTok, and I get the views that I get. And I'm just like, it's not hard to do. It's literally just doing it. Okay, let's just do it. Now, that's what I want you to do on a daily basis. Now, let's focus on a weekly basis. Now, on a weekly basis, I want you to research new music trends and new trends that are on that week. Now, one of the best ways to do that is to go at the Instagram account creators. Every week, they post a week update in which they tell you what the trending music is, what the trending vibe is, what the trending dance and song is. So go at creators and you'll find absolutely everything there. I also want you to batch reels based on that music. Now, who knows me knows that I'm a big fan of batch. I am famous for the 1990. So how to create 90 days of Instagram content in 90 minutes. And batching is just like life-saving. It saves you time that ultimately saves your life. So batch your reels. That means that when I batch my reels, I do 5 reels at a time. And because I don't do dances and they don't take me ages to edit because they're very simple, it's so much easier. So don't overthink the fact that you need to do your reels in a certain way because you want to stand out. Reels, just talking to the camera and telling exactly how it is they're absolutely fine as long as they're not longer than 15 seconds. Just remember that. Yes, you do have the option of getting a reel up to 45 seconds. And with the new features, you're going to be able to put the reel up for 90 seconds. But the attention of people for a reel is about 8 seconds. So try to keep it as short as possible. Have a really strong hook. Captivate the people that are watching, ideally your ideal audience that are watching the reel straight away, and sell them. That's what I want you to do. Another thing that I want you to do on a weekly basis is engage with your industry leaders. Engage, proper engage. Turn on the notifications on their post. As soon as they post, go into it and go and respond to what they say. Check what they're saying. Check what the trend is. Check what they're talking about. Really analyze and monitor what they say, and at the same time, monitor your competition. Remember, your competition is important. Remember that. Your competition is what puts fire under your, let's not just say the word, but that's what it does. So I really want you to monitor your competition. And of course, I want you to go live at least once a week. Now, you can come into my Facebook group and you can join the visibility challenge with us. So then you'll have to go live once a day, but ideally you need to go live once a week on Instagram. And last thing to do for your weekly dose of Instagram is track your analytics. Now, on a monthly basis, there are still a couple of things I need to be done. We're not done yet. There is review your analytics. Once you track them, I want you to review them. So you need to double check your strategy if that strategy is working for you. Double check your messaging. Are you using your messaging in the way that you're supposed to be using? So are you helping people, and are people understanding what you're doing? Check your timings. Sometimes I have reels that have 3,000 views, and then sometimes I have reels that have 200 views. And what I do at the end of the month, I go and check what timings my reels are the times in which I get the most views. And then what I do is I repurpose the reels at that time because I know that that time works for me. I also want you to research new industry trends, research new social media trends, and most important, batch topics for the next month. I want you to batch everything for the next month. I want you to decide how you're going to deliver it. I want you to decide the hook, and I want you to plan it all, because that is the most important thing that you can do. Plan it all. And if you got some time left, which I know you do, check your highlights. See that if they're still relevant with what's inside the actual highlight, because the highlight are the easiest way for somebody to go and check what your program is about, what your service is about, who you are, if they like you, if they don't like you, if they want to work with you, if they're like, yeah, I might want to continue and see what she's actually doing. So thank you for listening to Instagram Thursday. Remember to download your checklist so you know exactly what you're doing on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis on Instagram. If you have any questions, pop them in the comments below so then I can come back to you. I can literally answer any questions that you have about Instagram. Whether it's, remember one thing, okay, because sometimes people don't ask me questions because they're scared that I'm going to judge them. A, I don't judge. B, no question is stupid. So there's no silly question over here, okay? You can ask me absolutely anything. Even if it feels like for you that was just like, oh no, Lara, like this is just such a stupid question. Like, just ask it, okay? It's better to know than to be sorry and not know. And third, I had in my mind and now I don't remember. But third, I think it was, oh yes, everybody is at a different journey of their Instagram strategy, their Instagram journey, their Instagram path. So don't be worried about asking questions because you need to start from somewhere, right? How do you get I've got a question. How do you get a full video to share on stories? Mine always cuts off. What do you mean, Amy? What do you mean by full video? What does full video mean? How do you get a full video to share on stories? So is it a video that it's over 1 minute? Because stories go up to 4 stories of 15 seconds each. So when it comes to stories, you can post a maximum of 4 stories of 15 seconds each. That goes up to 1 minute. You would need to start the video again and cut it yourself, or use some apps. If I've gone live and then try to share it to stories. Okay, so you can go live and then share it to stories and it will still show 15 seconds. So what they need to do is click on the actual story of the live video in your story that then will take you to your feed, and then they can watch the actual video. Got you, it's been too long. All right, perfect. So we've helped Amy. If you have any other questions whatsoever, write a comment and I will get back to you as soon as I can. So of course I do my daily checklist of checking all my comments and all my DMs every single day, as I just said. Go and download your Instagram checklist right now, and I will see you tomorrow for day 3 of the Visibility Challenge with myself, Peak Performance Coach for Life and Business. Bye.